Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you more competitive Thunder Dragons. This time we're going with the bigger version, the 30 card version with baggy sleeves, and it's also one I like. It's pretty much what I ran last KC Cup too, some mild success, and it's even better now with things like Levianeer and Light Sworn engines to mill and to synchro, so it's pretty cool. But other than that, it's still regular dragon plays with Levianeer, 2 Levianeer, and Melody of a Dragon, of Awakening Dragon. It's pretty much my 3rd copy of him, and like I said in previous videos, it helps you set up the graveyard. But on top of that, we're running Light Brigade, and of course Light Sworn, no Lumina, but we're still running Raiden, only 2, because it's really hard to work with a level 4 tuner in a deck like Thunder Dragons, because your monsters are so high level. So really the only ones you're going to synchro with a Raiden are your Dark and Vajra, which isn't a Thunder Dragon monster, it's an artifact monster. But it works well with baggy sleeves, because if your opponent attacks you directly, you get a special summon it. It's not very strong, but once they attack it, you get baggy sleeves once it's destroyed in your next draw phase. Very, very cool. But you use that in Raiden to make your level 9s. On top of the level 4 tuner though, we have the same old Glow Up Bulb and Plague Spreader Zombie to give us access to the rest of our pool. We have Bionic Dragon, Samurai Destroyer, Black Rose Dragon, and Scrap Dragon. So, you know, really just the best of the best. So Synchros can fit in to even this 6-slot extra deck. We have space for 2 duos again, so 2 duos are right back. Still sneaking in a Treacherous, still relying on Golden Sark. And other than that, it's just the regular Thunder Dragon plays, guys. It's just the baggy sleeves mechanic. It's a good skill to build around, lets you go 30 cards, works out pretty well. Let me show the deck a little better there. And yeah, it's just as strong. I don't know which I prefer really. We'll have to see. You can have a little wiggle room with the things like Sphere Karibo and your ratios. You could use different light and dark monsters, maybe even a Lumina if you really want. I honestly wouldn't recommend it, but try it out. You know, it's KC Cup, you're seeing what works. Second stage is about to start, or has started, and we gotta get serious with the decks. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. Going first, we're using, or he's using Spell Specialist. I don't think we have to show him baggy sleeves till it actually triggers, so it is a little sneaky like that. He doesn't expect us to cheat, apparently. So here we use our Dark, then we use our Hawk to summon the Dark, and normal summon our Roar. We could have summoned our Duo, but we chose not to. Here our opponent Dark Cores our Thunder Dragon Roar, which gives us our Matrix after setting monster Shiranui. So we know what that monster is under there. We special summon Duo, that banishes Dark, which lets us search Hawk. Hawk brings back out the Roar. I normal summon a Glow Up Bulb, that's a Samurai Destroyer, guys, to take care of any face down. Using Roar for the Synchro lets us bring out a Hawk that we're gonna search. Look at that, guys, Magical Merchant denied by the Samurai Destroyer. Duo comes in with the damage. Here he's using a Gozuki, drops a Spectral Sword level 3. Here in his end phase, Duo's gonna return a Dragon Arc to the deck, bottom of the deck. Use our Light Brigade, mill out pretty much spell cards and a Dragon Matrix. Here he's going to Regeki break our Duo, which is really no problem at all. And we already have Lethal with the Samurai Destroyer, but we have tons of plays still, guys. We have Glow Up Bulbs, we had special summons, but Samurai Destroyer would get past anything. So it was already over, didn't really need to make any plays, but still, fantastic duel, guys. Okay, here we are facing an Arcana, going first. We're using the same sleeve, pretty intense. He's using 28 cards, Spell Specialist. We pass our turn to his turn because we have our Vajra in our hand. We discard a Hawk because we already have a Hawk in our hand. He discarded a Spirit Master, I believe, after normal summoning Spirit Master. Then he gets his Solitaire to bring out his monster. Chooses not to Synchro, just swings at us, so our Vajra completely stops him. We're just going to give us Synchro Fuel because Vajra is only level 5, so that gives us a Raiden. 5 plus 9, after a little extra milling, is Vermilion Dragon. So Vermilion Dragon's going to hit the Spirit Master. Now we're going to Dragon Hawk, a Dragon's Roar. Then we're going to bring out a Duo, banishing Plague Spreader and Vajra, so that's why Plague Spreader is so important. And I like him a little better than Glow Up Bulb, is because he's still dark, and you know that goes a long way in this deck. It made the difference for our lethal. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing Crow. So I'm going to shave the beard soon, guys. I know my sub count takes a little dip when that happens, so be ready. It's gonna leave, it's springtime, time to dip. So, we have an Awakening, but we already have a Levianeer, Dragon Hawk, which is really what you want in your hand, and a Raiden, so we're really popping off. We throw away one Levianeer to get the other. That's a really greedy move. So now we get Light Sworn to mill a Dragon Roar. Here we get hit by a dual wield, of course. It's pretty obvious it's doing, but it's okay, because it'll still be pretty difficult for him to OTK us with 2 cards in his hand. So with that Roar leaving the field, we get a Hawk. We get our Golden Sark of a Roar. That's going to give us a special summon of a Dark, normal summon of a Raiden, dual wield once again. Now we're going to Dragon Hawk that Dragon Roar right back out. Dragon Dark into the graveyard to give us fuel for our Levianeer. Levianeer would destroy 2. Or we could just swing and try for lethal. The options are ours, guys. Easy scoop, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing Blair. Don't really know what deck people would use Blair with, but this is just a flex, pretty much, replay. I already remember it. So look at this. Treacherous, Golden Sark, Light Sworn, and a Boss Monster. So this hand is just absolutely terrifying. We banish a Dark Roar. That special summons our Thunder Dark. We're going to mill with a Raiden normal summon. We're gonna banish with the duo what we milled. We banish our Thunder Dragon, Dark, and a Matrix. That's gonna trigger both of their effects. Now we could have triggered this Dark's effect by synchro summoning, but we get this effect off with the duo. That gives us a double search of Hawk and Matrix, guys. And we still get the synchro summon of the Vermilion Dragon Mech with the Treacherous set. We're not even done yet, so we still get to use the Dragon Hawk we just searched with the Dragon Dark to special summon a Dragon Roar, who's potentially 2900 with this Dragon Matrix. And in case you forgot, we have a Treacherous. All there, first turn, guys. Opponent lets us finish all of that and then just scoops. Live in the KC Cup. Like, absolutely crazy the first turn play this deck is capable of, guys. When this deck's really popping off and you have hand traps on top of it, it's such a nightmare, guys. Thunder Dragons are already strong and they're not full power. So really, you've heard me before. If you haven't gotten on board already, start investing in Thunder Dragons. Start farming for Thunder Dragons. Go crazy with them, guys. Thanks for watching.